It's a glorious day here at Cabinet Joint. I'm Justin, and in today's video, we are going to be walking through an access assembly video. This is for a upper door, over door cabinet, a two-tiered cabinet. This is a butt door cabinet, meaning it has doors on both sides. Now, in terms of shelves, this cabinet comes with 3 automatically, but you are able to order more through your cabinet coach if you'd like more vertical storage. The tools you are going to need are an impact or drill with a T20 bit, which we provide in your assembly kit, a Phillips head, as well as a mallet or a dead blow hammer, and a Phillips head screwdriver. And then assembling this cabinet, we'll also be using the cabinet box screws that you will receive with your assembly kit. And now let's get into the assembly. To begin assembly for this cabinet, you will start by grabbing your cabinet sides and then grabbing the hinge clips, and then near the front of the cabinet you'll find 2 little holes. Those will be for your hinge clip, and you'll always want to face your clip with the arrow facing towards the front of the cabinet. So to install those, put the 2 plugs in those holes and then just sink that screw, and then that will expand and secure it in the cabinet side. Be careful not to install your hinge in your shelf holes. The holes that you're looking for to install these clips are a little closer to the front of the cabinet than your shelf holes. This step can be done after you've already assembled the cabinet, but I prefer to do it before assembly. Now, once you have those hinge clips in, you can go ahead and start by putting your side down on your table and then taking your bottom, line up those lamello clips, and once you have them lined up, just apply pressure and those should snap right into place. You can use a mallet or a dead blow hammer if you need to apply any extra force. Then you can go ahead and do the same thing there with your middle divider, and then do the exact same thing with your bottom. Once you have those all clipped in, you can install the back piece. I have my coworker Noah helping me here. Now with this cabinet, you want to make sure you orient the back right. If you look at the back of the cabinet, you'll see holes. Those are for your screws. You want those screw holes to line up with your center divider in the cabinet. Otherwise, you'll have it upside down. As you're installing the back, make sure that rabbet groove is facing towards the outside of your cabinet. Now that we have this back installed, we can go ahead then and install the other side. Just be careful as you are installing the side to line up all of those lamello clips. You have one more divider in there, so it just makes lining up just a little more complicated. Once those are all lined up, you can go ahead and once again apply pressure, use a mallet or a dead blow if you need to, and then those will all clip into place. Access cabinets use the lamello tenso clips, which is the snap and lock technology that you can see makes building these cabinets incredibly easy. You just have to line up those clips and then apply pressure, and then it all snaps right into place. Now that everything's snapped into place, we want to secure it by using the cabinet box screws that we will provide and send to you. These screws will use a T20 drill bit, which will also be provided in your access assembly kit. You'll notice holes on your cabinet sides. These are for your screws. It makes it easy to locate where to put those screws. And as you are installing those screws, you just want them to be a little bit recessed from your cabinet side. Otherwise, as you are installing, they are going to create a gap in between, which you don't want. So sink those screws just a little bit lower than your cabinet side. We are putting screws in both sides of the cabinet, both top, bottom, and middle. And then we are also putting screws to the back of the cabinet to secure that center divider. As I am screwing these holes, I'm also making sure that the bottom, top, and middle, that all of the fronts are flush to each other, because otherwise you're going to have a lip there and you want everything to look nice, flush, and clean. So as you're screwing it together, before you put that screw in, make sure all the front flushes up. Now we are going to stand the cabinet up and get ready to install the doors. For the doors, the hinge bores are already done, and you can take your hinges. To install them, you line up those 3 holes, push them in, and then lock them in by pushing down that lever. And I'm going to do that here on all 3 hinges for this door, and I'm going to do the exact same thing for the rest of these doors. Now that all of my hinges are installed on the doors, I can go ahead and clip them in. The way that these hinges click in is there's a little bar on the hinge, so you are going to line that up with the hooks on that clip, and then as you apply pressure to the back of the hinge, those will click right into place. And I like to start at the top, and then I'll go ahead and do the bottom, and now your door is installed. So I'm gonna go and do that for the other door up here on the top, as well as the bottom 2 doors. And now, final step, I'm going to be using a Phillips head screwdriver and adjusting the doors. And because these are the Bloom hinges, they have the signature 6-way adjustment, so you have up, down, left, right, in, and out. And I'm going to make sure that all of the reveals are pretty close. And now that I have all of my reveals pretty close to perfect, I am all done with this cabinet. And now your cabinet is all complete. Those lamello clips make the assembly incredibly easy, and this is essentially the same exact assembly as any other cabinet, but just with the middle divider added to it. So make sure you line up those clips, make sure you line up your back. It's always nice to have a helper with you. Then the last thing I want to say is, as you are adjusting the doors, I would not recommend feeling the need to make those doors absolutely perfect before it's installed, just because this cabinet itself can rack, and that's going to throw off your doors anyway. So wait till it's permanent, it's on your wall, then I'd go ahead and adjust those doors and get them perfect. But other than that, you've completed your upper door over door cabinet, and you can get on to your next one. If you have any more questions, you can reach out to your cabinet coach or call us at 888-211-6482. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.